Eye bw'Ensoko TV, uboroso bw'umugusi.
Omwanchwa mwereria karibu tugendere kwemanya mange korwa asegeteseni kiawe ne bw'Ensoko TV no morogoba w'ekitariki 19 mutinyo gatano na gatatu mwaka uyu gacubire 2025 no mwesinchera chinene ko kwarigania asemesa ya mungana Amayia nitukeliga y'Ijumatano nkomanyi arengete gwataka kurwa Chinsemo au Chinsa ya Kenya rwe kororogongo orwa gusibene nigo togo chaka kurwa se county ya Nairobi kurende yari mutu gose haya mutu ngati yana bari ngo kwarigania ni morogoba bone igani ngo kurwa Daniel Omwaga. Amayia Chinsa Ikomi togo chakabane korwa asensemo ye county area nyeri asebono umurebwe kyamakeria agia DCP igagadi gashagwa nigwabona naende haboli abakenya agotancha akobachi agent cyo murebwe nse ya Kenya William Ruto ase ebituo byo gwakera chikura gosebo cyo ryobone bwo mwako gocha okwana na keromera na ebirogo sekeromera na barani bibirogo ao gwetera setigiti ye kyame kyo gia DCP korwa se county area ayala Ikipia nigwabona atebire umurebwe nse nigo atagetego tumeka kibura buru asemesana kolege siasa iryo suke mutwe hobo cyo bonne egento korende gashagwa ane kibuna tari gucigwanche na gakorekane.
Will persuade everybody to vote against Ruto. Will persuade everybody to be on our side to the extent that Ruto atakosa agents. Akitafuta mtu ya kusimamia kura yake anakuta si ndio? Kasongo akwame asikwame. Akwame kabisa. He has humiliated this community. He has persecuted the community. How can he possibly get agents ya kusimamia kura yake? I am asking all people here to reject, to refuse kuwa agents yake kwa uchaguzi. Na vita yetu na Ruto si ya nje, ni ya uchaguzi kwa debe. We want to fight him through the constitutional means. We want to remove him from through the ballot. Na hii vita yote analete ya wahuni akitumia Murkomen na Raymond Omolo. Anataka kususha ghasia ndio uchaguzi airishwe for 2 years aendelee kwa kiti because amejua anaenda nyumbani. All these goonisms you are seeing, there are 104 gangs. They are being funded by Murkomen and Omolo to cause chaos in the country so that they can postpone the general election. And that is why umeona huyu chairman anaitwa Etheko ni mtu ya Ruto akisema ati kama iko shida uchaguzi hawezi fanyika, and then wamekubaliana na Ruto, wewe toa ghasia, lete fujo, alafu mimi niahirishe uchaguzi. I want to tell Etheko, the constitution of Kenya is very clear that an election for the president and all other leaders must be held every 5 years. And on Tuesday, the first Tuesday in August of the 5th year, and that is 10th August 2027, the general election shall take place. And the people of Kenya will have an opportunity to elect a new president. And they'll have an opportunity to elect governors, senators, women reps, members of parliament, and members of the county assembly. What Ethekon must tell us is the level of preparedness. And we're asking him now to sit with everybody, including the opposition, and take us through the process and explain to us the level of preparedness so that we can interrogate the preparedness and make suggestions so that the election takes place as outlined in the Constitution.
Na togotiga na yutuske moto Omwanchwa mwereria sebono ebikaro ebi obochenu nigo bigendrete aiga imeyo mucho Nairobi ase habarai na abwateni ao bagendrete kwene kemerobire serikali ya ireire gwikirania obochenu amono bogweni obuya imeyense ya Kenya egati habarai abo bare ase bikarebyo no kubekene sebikarebyo na mono muraibwense Dr. William Samoei Ruto omusubati umutanganira Ker Ruto omwaziri wizara y'obochenu Aden Duale asebono omokonyi bo muraibwense ya Kenya Kidure Kindiki akigere gosie kabene ebikarebyo byamatukabe kabere ebire Ikomi ritiko oriare romarga watengo to are chinkwana achiaye omwaziri wizara ayobochin Aden Duale na wego muswati mutangani Raquel Ruto.
Today, after consulting with the Council of Governors in our last summit, today President Ruto's government has provided 4 billion shillings to all our health facilities, level 2 and level 3, where a mother will go walk in, deliver, fully paid by the government of Kenya within the primary health care fund. And not only for delivery, but for all the newborn care. We have also provided, under the leadership of the President, 1 billion for life-saving maternal and newborn commodities. And Chinsa CEO is here. Dr. Wako, yes, with the full instructions that those commodities that will save a mother must be available in every facility in our counties, because it's paid for by the government under the leadership of our President.
Every service we bring closer to our people brings us one step closer to the Kenya we want for our children. A policy becomes meaningful when a mother feels safe in a maternity ward. An investment becomes meaningful when a newborn survives. A healthcare worker becomes empowered when they have the tools to save a life. And a health system becomes successful when a Kenyan does not have to travel hundreds of kilometers to receive care. Ladies and gentlemen, in May this year, we launched the Every Woman, Every Newborn, Everywhere, Iwene Acceleration Plan, where we made a promise that no mother, no child should be lost to something preventable. So we must ask ourselves honestly, how do we turn that promise into a daily reality? The answer is not complicated. It takes leadership, investment, skilled healthcare workers, reliable equipment and supplies.
Na togosika mutu Omwanchwa mwiria ni gobono abwatani amwe na bonchiri ao emergency ya Kenya ni gobono banyigania serikali koira ibirengereria ba Kenya itaraetie biri ya Tobacco Control Amendment Bill yo mwaka wechi 2024 kobari chiko ni gobono banyigania serikali koira ibirengo ba Kenya abonchiria amwe na barimi kuru ibirengeri byabo igoro ye biri yo henyia aba Kenya banyakoba itarachiko bakogwetu wali chiko kobwatikana ane biri yenyi yabekwa asense mogo sase parliament kobwatikana ane ebili yetumbato gosekemeri yetumbato.
Today, on behalf of PERAC and thousands of businesses and citizens who have appended their signatures to these petitions, we are calling on the National Assembly to ensure that the Tobacco Control Amendment Bill 2024 is subjected to comprehensive, nationwide and physical public participation before it proceeds any further. Our position is simple. Any law that will significantly impact businesses, consumers, traders, and livelihoods across this country must be informed of the views and by the views of the people it will affect. We believe the current public participation arrangements are inadequate and do not provide sufficient opportunity for Kenyans from all regions to make their views known. We have today presented petitions from Kenyans drawn from various constituencies across the country who are asking Parliament through the National Assembly's Committee on Health to take this conversation beyond Nairobi and into the counties. This is especially important given the concerns that many stakeholders have raised regarding some of the proposed amendments. PERAC members are particularly concerned about proposals that could increase the cost of doing business, create additional licensing requirements for traders, and potentially fuel illicit trade through measures such as flavor bans on tobacco and nicotine products. Our members believe these issues deserve wider consultation and deeper assessment of their economic and practical implications. We are not opposed to regulations by any length. We support evidence-based policies that protect public health while also considering the realities facing businesses, workers, traders, and consumers. However, such policies can only be effective when they are developed through an open, transparent and inclusive process. We therefore respectfully urge the National Assembly not to repeat the shortcomings that stakeholders say characterize the earliest process at the Senate. Instead, we ask members of Parliament to conduct genuine nationwide public participation and give all affected Kenyans an opportunity to be heard before any final decisions are made.
Natogosika mutubano mwanchumweria tigatoso asensemo yenda sebono mubunge bw'Ensemo y'ebunge ya Kiharu Hundindi Nyoro muyibono rumura y'umunyabwe kyamakerie gya People's Party of Kenya nigabona ene kiribuna kyamakiya tikirigo kigwanchira barayikorwa asensemo ya serikali aho bwate chimbo cyokora mabara ibande bali bakura sensemere yo kunyemyande yo kunyemelya serikali okwana kurwa sensemo ya Mukuyu imeye county ya Murang'a umugasorero asacha kyabene campaign ya yege siasa Nyoro nigabona muchiria barayibali bakwe baramana ko bachoria Rigathi Shago yoro murebye kyamakeria agia DCP Fred Matiang'i yoro mokonyi bo murebye kyamakeria kia Jubilee nabo igo murebye kyamakeria ko Patriotic Front Kalonzo Musyoka asebono ayeneke una kyamakia agia PPK tikirigo chia gwanchira barayi babwate chiburaburu
na viongozi wengine kwa upinzani ati wanaanza kuniambia congratulations. Mimi nataka niseme hivi kama Dede Nyoro, kama wewe uko katika Hurubaro, uko katika hii serikali sasa, na wewe kazi yako imekuwa ni ya kutukana viongozi, kama wewe umetukana Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua, People's Party haina nafasi yako. Enda msikizane na yeye. Kama umekuwa mtu wa kupeleka fujo kanisani, ati ufikiria kuna People's Party. People's Party haina nafasi ya watu wa fujo ya kanisani. Na kwa hivyo wale wanafikiria kwa sababu mimi sinaga fitina na mtu, wale wanafikiria tu watakuja kujivita hapa. I want to tell them I have a bigger agenda. I have more work on my plate. Kama mlikosana na mheshimiwa yeyote, na especially wale wamekosana na mheshimiwa Matiang'i, mnamtukana. Nyinyi mmetukana mheshimiwa Kalonzo. Nyinyi mmekuwa kazi yenu ni kutukana mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. Mnajua kwake nyumbani. Muende msikizane na yeye. People's Party haina nafasi ya watu wa matusi na watu wa fujo. Na kwa hivyo Thank you, Bruno.
Chumuirelia chiane mtukirechite ke Ikomi igoro margoba bwe Chinsa Ikomi chabana margoba kurama seito mangana majaya Nsoko TV hegatonege Chinsa Ikomi no tokunyekiro mwe yoga kwene ntarachi gukora tete nko manyinga endege neri yaba kubagi kugwa hase abantu hange batana babere bakirusiro gima bwabo hasinse mo chege tunwa kyarolokwe imeye county area Samburu omugasoko semambye ya lero na bikabone garabatu nronsi ndracha kurende barabatu nrochi kwikani otogochi ko manyimene mbantoki barengeme endege yo endege yarenge registration number 5Y YM na nigo yarukura kuro Chinsa mochiria achia aroi saba nigo yaro Chinsa area ya Ewasonyiro na wikabone garaboto ndonsi ndo kurende aba sigali na boigo aba nyimba na boigo abaringo kuri birengo ao byoborendi nigo baikera nsemeri nesbonde kwene kenga inkere kigendreto onde bw'Ensoko se balia farako semo gima aba buna igo tochera ya masayemo nigo teseni gen Nsoko TV kego chakoto gomanyi nensemo yende nigo bonega gose nigo bonege bikaro gose nigo abare bali bw'Ensemo ya United Alternative Government na boigo bako waterana abare bali balinda mwananchi bakagaire kurwa enkwana murogo bonega kurwa se nyumba ya Hamason Hotel imeye Nsemo ya Karen egege mu Nairobi kubwatikana ana amanganiga siasa yoga ndrete imeye Nsa ya Kenya enkwani chichonsi niko chikirwe kiranwa ano moromo konyi mwerewe kya makeria agia Jubilee Daktari Fred Matiang'i Kalonzo Musyoka na gerwe kana sense meje na boigo omoraiwe kya makeria gosoyo kora erinda mwananchi oyure Edwin Sifuna bababo wino amuna James Agre Orengo bonsi nibakirwe kana na kurwe enkwana yabo omorgo bono Chinsa chinke kurwa bonega yonsi tochiko komanya sekete seni yaito kia bene bw'Ensoko TV na bego ase mitandao yetu nese mutandao yetu Facebook o Ensoko o digital Facebook page esenchira ya bene kwikirabu nongo kora mangana maya esenchira ero yobwe nkoro morogoba obonaiga kora magega yemenyoncho tarionde gotatigano musubati Felicitas Kabendi haya mase wakwateranele Kelvin Magoyi bane kinga chibi chabune chiga mwana marioyi agwikere senchira ere yobwatwaru higa nkoro kwa Daniel omwaga morogobo seni